I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. Someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. In light years I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. In light years I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. In light years I met you. I met you. Got me feeling like been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. In light years I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth and salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear waiting for you. In light years I met you. I met
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight, we are playing Beyond the Void. Just a reminder that, currently, our weeks still start on Tuesday nights with Rift's Ballad of Fate at 8 p.m. EST. On Wednesday, they're finally back at 1 p.m. EST for Kingdom Hearts Dreams of Nobody with the Bardic Knocking Crew. Thursdays is Beyond the Void at 8 p.m. EST. And Fridays is Millennium Nights Turbo Jungle at 8 p.m. EST. Both those games are also run by me, and... Oh, Jesus. Now I'm the one that's spacey. We have merch now. You can go check that out by hitting up the link in the chat or by heading over to Twitter and finding the link through the bio. You can get yourself a KVN 12 shirt for there. Let's see. And last thing before we get started, our season is about to come to an end. This is our penultimate episode of Beyond the Void. Technically, everything comes to an end at the end of April, but we're going to be taking a month off for May. I'm returning in June. So if you're interested in running a game for Nerds with Dice this summer, there is a link in the chat, and I remembered to put it on Twitter, so it is pinned there. And you can sign up through there if you're interested in running a game. And if we have a space for you, we will get you in. All right. Now, I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves, starting with our special guest, Maddie.
Hi. Hi, I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games, and I use he, him pronouns. Though my character, everyone knows. Everyone. Very popular. Get around. No. She, on the other hand, is named Diana. And just the one name, of course. Yeah. I don't know. There might be this blonde pop megastar, that is very endearing to the gays. That may only go by one name as well. I don't know. It might be a little inspiration. Yeah. But I'm excited to be here. This is my first time playing this game, and only I think maybe my fourth time playing a Powered by the Apocalypse type game. So I'm very excited. I love this. And my first time here with Nerds with Dice. Yay. I'm so excited. Thank you for inviting me, Nerdy.
You are welcome, and we're excited to have you. All right. Cora, who are you and where can we find you?
I'm Kate. I go by me and Midair on the internet. I used they, them pronouns, but my character, Cora Farland, the scoundrel, who leaves hearts in their wake, uses she, they pronouns.
Awesome. And Tierney.
Hi, I'm also Kate. I go by Argon Kitten online. I use she, her pronouns, but my character Tierney uses they, them pronouns and leaves food wrappers in their wake.
Truth.
Yes. All right. And I am Nerdy Teddy, as it says there. I am your game master for tonight. Last week, they finished off their heist without Cora, who was too hungover to join them. They start, with the help of our space leverage team, caused a riot.
Yes.
Shut down the whole system.
Yes.
And we finished with Bex Highmore talking to Charade and turning them away from the Void Empress as well before everybody got on the ship. And they went their separate ways. off, one group off to make amends, and the other, I'm guessing, off to party more. So, after leaving Omega 13, I don't know where the Astroglide is. So how about we start off tonight with a role that we haven't done in a couple episodes. As the traveling through space. I know it's here somewhere. Yes. There you go. Cross vast distances. Who wants to make that role? Tierney, Cora, either one.
What do we have to roll?
Yeah,
It's just 2d6.
I'll roll.
Oh, you know what? And give yourself a +3. Because you it's plus the number of friends you can name who live near the route. So we'll say you have +3. You have Cora with you. And Tierney. Tierney makes a lot of friends as well. I'm sure there's.
We like to make friends.
Friends are fun.
Friends are fun, not food.
You know, depends.
36. So a 5 and a 6 plus 3.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, 9.
9. All right. You are in independent space after leaving Omega 13. All right, so you were asked to fulfill an obligation under some local customs. What about it is inconvenient or uncomfortable? In the end, are you glad you participated?
So is this on a planet or?
It's just in this region of space. That so you can make up a friend on the spot and say they're asking as you're passing through. You can say that some kind of space politician asks you to do something. I don't know what the obligation would be in this area of space. You haven't ended capitalism, but you've dealt capitalism a blow.
Okay. So as we're passing through, we pass a planet that we've visited before, specifically on behalf of Haven. So we stop by to check in and make sure that the work that we did is still in place. And the friends that we had made before, the Wellington family, are there, and they ask if we would put in some manual labor on their farm because they are short a couple of farm hands who are on a kind of Rumspringa situation.
But I'm still hungover.
And Cora is still super hungover.
But you make me go do the farm work anyway.
But since she didn't do, they didn't do their work on the heist, they have to do farm work.
This sucks.
Tierney's totally fine with it because they grew up doing this.
This sucks. Cora complains about it the entire time. Anything that they're doing, they're like, this sucks.
All right.
Oh, wow. Spelling is even better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, great. I am, you know, I mean, I was already a fan, but
But
just leave it at that.
throwing hay bales around. Why do I have to do this again?
Because they fed us and they gave us a place to stay last time when we were here, setting up their whole economic system for Haven.
Yeah, and we set up their whole economic system. So, like, feel like we were evenses.
Well, we're helping. That's what nice people do. They don't have any of the regular laborers.
This is why you get taken advantage of all the time. And just like,
But they're gonna make those pies for dinner.
okay, the pies are good.
The pies are really good.
Fine. And then continued on.
All right. When you get back to the Astroglide, in the end, are you glad that you participated in the end? When it's all over.
That salted caramel pie was pretty good.
Yeah. And we have some to take with us.
Yeah, so sure.
Okay. All right. And on another ship, probably conveniently not too far away from this, there is a smaller, more personal vessel, and I'm gonna say, for interest of, we're on our penultimate episode, the ship has been captured very recently by the Void Queen, and so you don't know this part, I don't think. I don't know how much you know, but currently your ship, Deannon, has been swarmed with the Void Empress's minions, which means that at least the majority of the people on your ship right now are thumb people. Like,
Oh yeah, I
like
didn't warn you about any of this.
like Spy
Like you've
Kids
seen
thumb
Spy
people.
Kids, right?
No.
Oh, Maddie, we're having a watch party. Thumb people.
But what? They look like thumbs?
I'll find a gift for you.
They
Just
are
a second.
they are
Yes,
quite
they're
literally
thumbs.
all thumbs.
Oh, okay.
Head, arms, legs, probably their torso.
I mean, there really isn't an armor. Like it's just all.
I mean, the thumb is the girthiest finger, so that's okay.
Here you go. Oh, that is the longest dude. All right.
What?
Holy crap, that was really long.
That's not a link, that's data.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna delete that.
Dang.
Let me see.
Can you delete it? It won't let me delete my own thing.
No, unless you're like a... You're a
I'm a
moderator,
mod.
you should be able to.
It won't let me delete my own thing.
Oh, okay.
It won't let me.
Let me see.
Hold on.
I could just Google thumb people, right? Thumb people Spy Kids. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That'll help.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
This was supposed to be a kids movie.
It is a kid's movie, mostly.
That's dirty. I'm here for it. Totally.
So, Cora and Tierney, when you get back to the ship, KVN comes up to you. I have received a distress signal.
A real one this time?
Recently?
Yes, recently. And I'm pretty sure it's real. It did not come from the microwave. I already checked.
Okay, because last time you told me you got a distress signal was definitely the microwave.
In fairness, my burrito was undercooked.
I guess. Okay, where is it?
About 4 space leagues from here.
Then we should probably go. Have you told the captain?
I could not find the captain, so I found you.
Great. Fantastic. Where's Uldron?
Uldron's where Uldron's almost always at.
Why
which is
could
the
he
bridge.
not find the captain then?
Because it's KV-12 and he may or may
He's
not
so
have gotten
useless.
lost
He's so,
on the way.
God. Okay. Let's just go to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell Uldron we need to go follow this distress signal because we gotta go help the people, whoever they are.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah. We'll fast forward to you getting to Deannon's ship, where there's a small-ish, like, troop carrier, Void Legion ship docked with Deannon's ship. I believe cannonly your ship is much, much, much larger than either of these ships. So what do you do?
I want to survey the land, like get a feel for what's going on in the ship.
Okay. You probably have sensors for this kind of thing. Their ship has definitely been stormed. Because you're detecting like a lot of heat signatures for a personal ship. Like far too many to be carrying around in one ship. I guess here's a question for Deannon. Is this ship like tour bus style, face on the side?
Well, yes. Why not? I'd have my face all over it, and because I like to use my stardom to, get things and stuff, and it helps. So, and I just like the way my face looks when it's really big. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So, you've definitely at least heard of the intergalaxy
Mega
space
superstar.
or pop sensation Deannon. Yeah.
And I'd be like on the side, like in this like provocative dance pose, like, oh yeah.
Oh my God, is that Deannon's ship? Tierney, I love her. And you know this because like I have all of her albums.
Oh, right, that one. Oh, that's the one you keep playing for me. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, how do you not understand how cool she is?
You said I was tragically uncool.
Yeah. How many drinks did I have that night?
I don't count.
Okay, fair.
You really don't bother counting how many drinks you have.
And then I think Cora is gonna go up to Uldron. We have to help her. Uldron. We have to help her.
Yes. Yep, I think we do. The Void Legion's interested anyways. We should help.
But we can't kill some people in case we can save them.
All right. Yeah,
This isn't their fault.
take a team down and do your best.
Okay. Tierney, who should we take?
Inez is a good fighter.
Ooh, yeah. Inez is great. Great. Good option. Good option. I would say Bennett, but he's still freezing. We're gonna need. We know we need fighters. Greta's not gonna be a good option.
Greta's not a good option.
You can just say you take some random crew members as well.
Yeah, random crew members are good at stuff.
Get some red shirts.
Some red shirts, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we've said you had a shuttle ship. I think this probably looks like Futurama style with the ships stacked on top of each other. Just because it's funny. And you go through the Void Empress's ship, and that one's empty. And then you start meeting resistance when you get down to your Deanna's ship. There is probably like most of them are thumb people, but there's probably also some like robot soldiers because they also don't question orders, and the Void Empress likes soldiers that don't question orders.
I mean, I think Cora just goes in wielding Night Song and just like trying not to kill the thumbs, mind you. No killing of the thumbs. Knocking them out as much as possible.
Yeah.
Would you like me to fight?
Yeah. I'm just looking at it because every time it's a situation like this, I look at it because like it's not technically meant for this kind of fighting, but
oh yeah, huh?
You know, I guess roll Defy Danger, and it just roll. I guess
I'll probably
daring.
roll daring. Yeah. Yeah.
You do it with style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it as like an Errol Flynn kind of action scene where Cora just goes in and is like bapping them on the back of the head with the hilt of Night Song and then kicking people over and then like detaching the pieces of the robots that are keeping them moving. Just like this.
Inez gets a few shots in as well.
Mm-hmm.
If Tierney wants, Tierney can just kind of let Cora, because Cora's role is good enough that Cora can get you onto the ship. But you can fight
Tierney's
people.
just gonna let Cora do Cora's thing. Tierney and their very, very pudgy cat creature are just gonna follow along.
You have a pudgy cat creature? What?
Pudgy cat creature. I have like a 10-ish pound light blue 4-eared 2-tailed 5-eyed cat
I'm in love.
that needs
Same.
mating.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
I must has blue cat.
Yeah, same. I want also blue cat. Holy cow.
That helps me fight, or will help me fight,
Heck yes.
because I need the help.
I love. Are you
Awesome.
still carrying Jeffrey?
Gregory.
Gregory. I don't know why I
Yes.
thought it was Jeffrey.
Of course, Gregory.
Gregory.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Gregory, the sword. Let's see. So, Deanna, what does no, we get a first real glimpse at Deanna now? Like, what does she look like?
So Deanna is, I want to say, like petite but not petite, right? And always wearing very skin tight outfits, generally. Platinum blondes. Very Madonna, aka Who's That Girl? You know? But yeah, and she has a bejeweled sword named Sean Penn. And you know, and
That's
isn't
good.
afraid of a Coke bottle or a beer bottle. It's used for lessons,
Mhm.
right? Lessons. But is yeah, it's like looks young, but you can definitely tell is not young. You know, that kind of look.
Okay.
Like
And you
me.
have an entourage, correct?
I do. I have my entourage are my backup dancers, and I have the two, Cayenne and Renee, that have been with me for years. And the third member of the entourage changes like every week. This week it's a gal named Sam. I don't think she's gonna last long, but you know, Cayenne, of course, is the spicy one, and Renee is the sweet one. And you know, but they're resourceful. They're very helpful.
All right. And yeah, so you see Cora storm the ship and knock out a bunch of thumb people, take out a couple of robots. It's been a couple of weeks. What does Cora look like?
Cora, for people who know Mass Effect and or Dragon Age, looks like a cross between Liara from Mass Effect and and Isabella from Dragon Age. So curvy, kind of piratey wench, but blue alien. I'll find pictures for you of both of these.
I like it.
Yeah. Curvy, about 5'8", 5'9", and very alien, but hot because, you know, scoundrel. Wearing kind of like a tight-fitting, almost pirate-esque outfit, but more modern, carrying a very famous sword that you would recognize as Night Song.
And what does Tierney look like?
Tierney is almost the polar opposite of this. They're humanoid, human. They're human. They're like 5 feet tall, maybe like half an inch off of that even. They're like pocket size, short, stout, vaguely round. They have a round face, stub nose, close cut haircut in a mousy brown, brownish blonde color. They have a sword that you would not recognize. It is not famous in any way. They named it Gregory because they heard the name Night Song and thought, oh, that's cool. My sword should have a name too. It's Gregory. And basically you just want to put Tierney in your pocket and leave them there and probably forget about it, put it through the wash.
Oh.
No, that's not true.
Not in a bad way, like a well-loved $5 bill.
That is some self-esteem right there. Oh.
Tierney's quirky at best.
Oh my gosh, I just want to wrap her up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going for. That.
I guess here's a good question. Would there be any food or snacks possibly laying out like on the ship?
Is there a craft service table?
Oh yes. There's food. Oh, so much food. I may not look like I do, but I eat a lot. A lot. One of those with a really high metabolism. So just constantly eating. Or um, you know, who doesn't like carrots, and breadsticks, and pickles?
Why are you being like this? You're the worst. No, it's great.
I don't know what you expected, but
I did expect this. I expected all of this.
no, but yeah, no, this is a big spread, and surprisingly vegan. That's how I stay so fit.
Did she see me do the fighting? I didn't roll fight. Never mind. I rolled the fight disaster. It doesn't matter. Okay, never mind.
Your technique. Oh yeah, yeah. But she did see you take out all those people with style. So.
I know that high kick. What the hell? Girl, what are you doing here?
Cora takes this moment and is like, Shay? Oh, sorry. Deannon. Hi.
Right.
Oh,
Oh my God.
sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Good to see you. It's been ages.
Like forever. Not 30 years. I'm not that old. But you know,
Never.
it's been a while. Been a while. Oh my God. You're so gosh. Damn. Do you need a job?
I have one. It's what I'm doing right
Oh,
now.
right. Totally. Keep doing what you're doing because yeah, these some guys are gross.
Yeah, we're trying not to kill them though because they were people once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, Tierney, this is my old friend Deannon, the
Hi.
super mega amazing, fantastic, talented pop star.
She's got a poster of you in her closet.
Oh. Dang, in the closet. Wow. And you don't know me, huh? Okay. Wow, it's so weird. I'm not used to
I've
this.
tried to explain your
Huh?
amazingness to Tierney so many times.
You're so kind.
I've tried, but
This food looks amazing. Do you
Oh,
mind?
please.
Thank
have
you.
at it.
see,
So cute. Oh my gosh.
yeah, she's adorable. Yeah. Inez, this is my friend, Inez.
Hi. Another
Hi.
one of your friends. There's
This is actually just a friend. We've known each other forever. We grew
Yeah.
up together. Back
Oh.
long time ago.
But not that long ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never that long.
Does she know what's her name from Omega
Cherry?
13?
You remember
Yes.
Cherry from high school? We just saw Cherry not that long ago.
Cherry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Anyway, so
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
uh,
And of course, you remember Cayenne. Cayenne went to high school with us too.
oh, hi Cayenne. Hi.
Just the
Oh,
best backup
hey.
dancer ever.
Sup?
Somebody has
I
to
mean-
be. I guess it's good to see you.
I guess, except Renee, you're great too. And Sam, you're probably fired, but okay.
Wait. Should I start looking for a new job?
Do you like adventures?
Sometimes.
Do you like fighting thumbs?
Not really, no.
Never mind.
See, that's why you're not gonna make it as a backup dancer.
I feel like this might not be the time and place. So,
Fair.
are there any other threats on board that we need to handle? Catching up would be great, and I would love to.
I don't really think so. Just don't look under the bed, because But
Yes, I know that's your secret hiding spot.
whatever.
Who's under there right now?
It's not a who.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I double checked this time.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
But yeah, no, I think you guys cleared out a lot of stuff. That's a lot of thumbs. Oh my god.
Okay, so team, can you get these thumbs? Remember, they're people, so gentle, and just take them on board, but put them in the brig for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, we got it, Cora.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
They will start. But I got putting them on stretchers and hauling them.
Fuck the robots, unless you can gather them for parts, and we can find out more about the Empress. That would be helpful. Take their brains.
Did you say fuck the robots?
Not actually.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, same as always. Same as always, D.
It's fun. It's fun. Just humor makes the world, universe, whatever, go round. I don't know, whatever. I don't know, just trying to live life as long as I can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you look so hungover?
I'm fine.
Girl, please.
There's a role that you could do for that. BT dubs.
Yeah.
There's a role?
Yeah. It's called
what
Figure someone out.
Figure Out a Person.
Right.
It's among your basic moves. It's plus your wit.
Okay. My wit is 1. Okay, so I think, I can roll that right on here, right? I just hit the, do I hit the little dice here on the character sheet thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? Doesn't it? I don't know. It's asking me for a modifier. Does it
No
automatically?
modifier. Yeah.
Does it
And if
automatically
you're
put the
rolling
one?
plus wit,
It'll already put wit in. So
I
just
did.
yeah, then it automatically puts the wit in. This is an additional
okay.
one. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
okay then.
Oh snap!
Nice.
Yeah,
All
I totally
right.
did.
Which means you can ask 2 questions now or later in this scene. The suggested questions are, what are your feelings toward blank? What do you get to hope, or what do you hope to get from blank? How could I get you to blank? What do you love the most? And how would you feel if I did blank? But I usually open it up. You have the room to ask 2 questions, and they are sort of like you don't have to ask them in character. That's what I was trying to say.
What's that? Oh, well, I mean, I'd like an answer to my first question.
It's been a little rough lately, and I've been indulging.
Oh. Because you didn't get hungover in high school.
I was like the biggest nerd and no one liked me in high school.
Are you losing your edge? What? What? No, you weren't. You were not. Were you? Oh. That
That we
changed.
established that last. I feel like we established that 2
Huh.
episodes ago, right? That
Yeah.
I was like super nerd,
Yeah,
and
Cora
not
and
all of the
Cherry
popular
swapped
people.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you and Cherry had switched places
Oh my
on
god.
the.
Were we not popular in high school?
Oh no.
Oh. Huh.
Cayenne was.
Right, right. And now she works for me. Okay, that's how it goes. I always forget that thing. Okay, cool. It's all good. Anyway. Okay. I think I'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are you doing out here in the deep expanse of space?
I like a deep expanse.
You're just hanging in the deep expanse.
No, no, no. I'm just so I'm on my my farewell tour.
You're not retiring.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, kind of have to. So, you remember the Google Farbs, right? They were obviously not my parents because they were blue. And I was not. So, I was adopted, right? So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I always thought it was weird that your parents are like, should have been like my parents, and my parents should have been your parents, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Except it turns out that I guess my parents were like royalty or something.
What girl? Shut up.
Yeah. So I have to give up this stuff, the singing and all that shit. Because the old man's not looking so great. And yeah. Anyway, super lame, and I really don't want to do it, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess you can't dance forever for money. What? I bring in a lot of money with these tours, girl.
I know.
I don't do that for
Oh.
free.
I know.
I mean, I have, but you know, it was a lost bet.
Fair. You were never one.
What?
To
Never wonder what.
let a bet go.
Oh gosh, no, no. Always pay your debts. Always pay your debts.
Now that we've helped you, are you gonna be on your way, or did you need an escort, or
Well, I kind of feel like I need an escort now that I feel like the Void Queen's targeting me.
why is the Void Empress targeting you anyway? Is like she at odds with your like newfound family?
I'm guessing so.
Who is your okay? Who is the newfound family?
All right, so
Do you want me to come up with something? I can.
I was just I thought I might let you fill in that blank, as it might be a thing of your universe and stuff like that. But I can riff as much as you want me to.
Okay. Well, I have. You know what? I think there is, they're probably a little old-fashioned, not super old-fashioned, but there is a envelope on the table sort of announcing that you're to return home and take the throne. So the couple sessions ago, I guess now, we established that there was a very important planet called Unity. That was it was a hub for intergalactic law and stuff. And the high family of Unity had to run when the Void Queen took down Unity. And yes, when Bax specifically took down Unity. But they're back and they're trying to reestablish Unity, and to do that, they need Deannon.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it's kind of a it's kind of a win-win for them, because I am connected, but I'm also wildly popular. So.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like the Void Empress probably wouldn't have been a big Deannon fan in the first place, as a big pop star who does not necessarily inspire conformity to the Void Empress's ways. So
not unless the Void Empress likes a really good menage a trois.
No.
Then yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, like, the reason the Void Empress is turning people into thumbs is so they'll conform, and she doesn't have to. Basically, if you tell her no, she turns your people into thumbs and makes them part of her empire.
Oh my gosh. I've got a song just for this. No, just kidding. I have no songs. We don't have those covered by rights and stuff.
So what I see is the thing. Tierney, please let me know if I'm wrong. Is that we need to either get you to Unity, or wherever, and get this resettled, or we just go fuck up the Void Empress. Those are our two options, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong, Nerdy? Are those our two options in this moment?
I mean, kind of. You could help Deannon continue on her tour, but that's not necessarily safe. But yeah, like, you could go and try to fuck up the Void Empress, or you could get her back to Unity. Those are the safest options.
I mean, and we have, like, I'm just also thinking about the fact that we're, like, ending the series. So I'm like, how do we want to end the series? I do think about this.
Go fuck shit up.
Yeah, let's go fuck up the Void Empress.
Okay.
Can we extrapolate from the ship that attacked the
Yes.
Deannons that where the Void Empress is located? Because we haven't known, remember?
Could you look at their travel logs?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If we
Their
can
ship.
find information from the ship of where the Void Empress is located.
You know what? You have Ava back. You have your ship's AI back. Ava can do that.
I also have one question about an obstacle with the Void Queen from Quarry. Should I use that?
Oh, yes.
I'll use my question. Where is the Void Empress right now?
Okay. So there is there's an old planet. By some standards, it's kind of backwater. It's a little bit away from all the rest of the intergalactic stuff, but it used to be a pretty big hub of culture. A lot of the music and stuff has survived, and is pretty popular. We've seen it played on some of the planets that we've come to, like the resort planet that was in, I don't know, like episode 1 or 2, whichever one that was. That was so
Yeah, I
long
think it's
ago.
episode 2
It was so long ago.
with my ex that looks like, the princess.
Yeah.
From,
Vanellope.
Yeah.
Vanellope, that's right.
Vanellope.
Looks like Vanellope.
And yeah, but well, it's half of its former self now. But the Void Queen has synthetically repaired the other half of the planet by now and is hiding on Earth.
Oh.
Well. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Gosh.
I think that Cora will be like, I say, yes, safest option. I think Cora's gonna step forward to Deanna and go, I think the only way to keep you truly safe, D, is to go after. It's a Void Empress, right? I know we call her the Void Queen all the time. I think it's
Yeah, it's the Void Empress.
I'm like, we get it wrong all the time. The Void Empress is to go after the Void Empress and take her out. And for this, you have me. And I am going to be smitten with Deannon. I give you a string on me.
Okay.
And I have to answer why our romance would never last. And I think that it is because Deanna knows Cora too well.
Ooh. That's fair.
But you have a string on me.
Okay. I don't know what that meant when I was looking at things.
You can use it to do things, or you'll get things like you can spend it to get like +3 to emotional support, or +3 to figure out the other person. You can also level them up and you'll get extra things based. If you get like 4 strings, you get a special thing.
Okay.
I realize you probably haven't played Monster Hearts either. It's basically, Monster Hearts has a very similar mechanic where you can use strings to tug on the other person, basically, and get them to do things for you and stuff. And it's sort of like that mechanic.
And also in this game, you can choose to be smitten anytime you want. So, just so you know.
Okay, fun. I
So-
feel like I'm spent all the time.
So here's the question. Cor, how do you convince Uldron of this plan? Because Uldron, I guess, here's the question. It'll be easier if you want to go back to Haven and muster a force. If you just want to go to Earth, you're going to have to really convince her.
I think we should go back to Haven and muster a force.
Okay.
I think we should go back to Haven and muster a force. Cora is reckless, but not stupid.
Okay. Yes. So that'll be easier, but
Yeah. But we know this is it, Uldron. We know where she is. This may be our only chance. And we have the reason behind it. Unity can be rebuilt. Look at who we have. You know who Deannon is. You know who Deannon is, Uldron.
Okay.
Uldron.
Yeah. All right.
Because I think Older and I have a shared love of Deanna's music, whether or not she's going to admit it or not.
So do you bring Deanna onto the ship with you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So for Deanna's sake, just so you understand, Uldron is the captain of the ship. She is like 7 feet tall, anime style demon alien woman. She's big, she's broad shouldered and strong, and I do believe we said canically still super beautiful.
Yes. Hot. Step on me hot.
Ooh.
All right. Fine. Well, yes. It's been a long time since we've been back to Haven. Anyways, now that Ava can get us there, I've been meaning to take us back to Haven anyways. So, yeah, I'll put in the request and we will start heading that way. And Uldron will turn around and, give the commands. Ava, plot a course to Haven, send, series of requests for armies and, audience with the people in charge of Haven and all that stuff.
You're so cute. Thank you.
You're welcome. Later, can I get an autograph later?
Definitely.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, we'll it's gonna take us a little bit to get to Haven. But we should be fine. I think Bennett fixed our hyperdrive systems before he left anyway, so we should be good. Now, is there anything anybody wants to do on the way to Haven? We'll say you have anywhere from a couple hours to a couple of days, whatever you want. If you want to party, if you want to,
I think I'm in a train.
Okay. I mean, the ship has it all. It is... So, the Astroglide is a maze. It is a very big ship. It is hard to navigate normally, but also the system for marking the halls and the doors does not make any sense.
So a lot like Voice Me or Banana.
Yes, exactly. Some of the floors and the sections are letters and there's numbers, but they some of them repeat themselves. So floor J and section J are not anywhere near each other, and it can be a little bit confusing. And everything's kind of spread out. There are several bars and party areas. There is, I believe, different libraries. There's now there's another library because Greta has been collecting other books.
An actual real life library that's not just graphic novels.
Yeah, but the original library on the ship was just graphic novels. But there's a second one somewhere that is just Korra's graphic novels, I believe. And that's sort of, there's, crew quarters and all that. But it's a little bit confusing. So you'll probably want to stick with Korra or Tierney, or at least have somebody guide you around. Just don't ask Kavian 12. Kavian 12 is their fun little robot friend helper, but he gets he struggles with not getting lost.
I usually utilize my entourage for these things. They are resourceful, so they usually get me around places, and I don't really have to think too much.
Okay. That's
They figure it out. Save my brain cells for the big problems.
What to wear tonight?
I basically just wear the same thing over and over again. I have like 40,000 little black dresses.
I think that joke's been made in a lot of movies where they open up their big closet and it's all just the same outfit.
Yeah. Just be a lot of that. A lot of and a lot of the same wigs, because like Cher, don't want to mess up your real hair.
No, gosh,
You know?
no. Why would you?
Do you introduce Deanna to people on the ship like Greta? Bennett can wake up anytime you want. It's been, I don't know, it's been a couple of days at least, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been a couple days. I was drunk for a couple days, so yeah. Sure, we'll wake up Bennett because we got to get ready. Well, no, I'm going to wait until we get to Haven to wake up Bennett.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I want him in full fighting game for our Earth attack. We can introduce Deanna to Greta, yes. She's already met Inez. I will ask Deanna for some time later in the evening, but I'm going to pull Tierney aside for a bit and be like, I don't know what to do. We were friends. I never felt anything for her, but Tierney, I have feelings.
Like actual feelings?
I don't know, maybe.
Should you try talking to her?
Do you think that's gonna go well?
I have no idea. What would you even talk about?
I don't know. That's the problem.
I could trip you until you fall on her face.
I just used to know her, and she seems so different, but also the same, and like we were really good friends.
Well, what was something nice that you would do when you were friends?
But we just used to listen to music all the time, and then she would sing along. She has like the prettiest voice. I know you don't listen to it when I play it for you, but like.
So find something that you used to listen to and play it like you guys used to.
Okay.
Like for old time's sake.
Okay.
Or I can do the tripping thing. Either way.
I'll think about it. I'll let you know if I need to do the tripping thing.
Okay.
But your advice is always as wonderful and great as necessary.
I think after you have this conversation, like as you leave, you run into Inez, because oh, I almost forgot to tell you. A lot of things have happened, but while I was on Omega 13, I got you a gift.
Oh. Really?
Yes. It's in my room. Just stop by whenever you want.
Okay. Shit. I love that you love to fuck with me like this, asshole.
You
Conflict.
look, all the playbooks are fun, but the Scoundrel is particularly fun for their propensity to be smitten with just about
Everyone.
everybody.
Every single
Every-
person.
Yeah. And then we can move to Deanne and Greta meeting. So Greta is a very shy bird person. If you meet her outside of her room, she has like a big old dusty book with her all the time. Whatever the book is changes, but she always has one with her. And if you go to her room, she is usually surrounded by these books. To her organizational system makes sense, but nobody else would be able to make sense of it. When they brought her onto this ship, she only brought a handful of books with her, but somehow her room has slowly been filling up with books. And Greta really likes tea.
I like tea too. I like to spill it as well. But
I have no idea what that means. Why would you spill tea?
oh, you're so cute. Oh my
Am I there?
goodness. Oh.
If you want to be.
Am I introducing or is Tierney introducing?
That is up to Tierney and Cora. Like,
I would say we're probably both there.
So Greta,
If you want to be, because I'm definitely there.
Because I will explain what spilling tea means to Greta.
Do it.
okay.
So Greta, spilling tea is a saying that some people use when they like to talk about gossip about other people.
Well, I'm not sure I understand gossip either. Why would you?
It's when people like to talk about other people, sometimes when they know about them and sometimes when they don't. It's just when they like to talk about other people when it's none of their business.
But it's a great way of exchanging information. Just with words from your mouth and not from a book. It's just different. It's still exchanging information. Just
Like how when I tell you about all the friends that Cora makes, but I tell you not to tell Cora that I told you.
That sounds like gossip right there.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Spicy gossip as well.
But then you go and you tell Cora because you forget that I asked you not to tell.
Oh.
That's spilling tea. See, you already know all of this.
Oh, okay.
Greta, you're much smarter than you give yourself credit for.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
You say that and her feathers turn a bright purple color.
Oh, she's so embarrassed. Baby.
Oh my goodness. I could eat you up, except I am totally vegan.
Well, mostly, dear.
Well, obviously. Oh. Okay, this is why I don't wear makeup, because I keep touching my face. And my eyes watering.
It happens.
What is that?
Setting spray.
Is it?
Setting spray.
Oh.
I was gonna hand to you through the
Magic.
camera.
Yeah, there we go.
It's magic.
You know, because I really want to spend more money on.
Do you not think that I'm coming with gifts? Anyway, but so, have you met me? I think that as we're leaving, Cora will be like, Dee, if you have time, I thought maybe we could catch up. Just
Yeah.
you and me, maybe.
Oh, totes. That sounds great.
You can come check out my record collection.
Oh my god. Record collection? Oh yeah, definitely want to look at that. Do you have any of the old stuff?
Yeah, and I think that Cora will look at Tierney and kind of be like, this face.
And Tierney like kind of cocks her head and goes like,
This is the most awkward you've ever seen Cora. Cora's like never awkward.
like, Tierney's gonna stay behind with Greta, to regale them with tales of farming for the Wellington family, and Greta
Wellington family.
Greta will look very uncomfortable with the blue cat Rezzy curled up on their bed.
Rezzy? That's a great name. I love it.
I like it.
I dig.
All right. Yeah, and of course, as always, as you're telling the your tales, Greta is writing them down in a large journal. All right.
How much do you embellish our tales?
So much.
I love everything about it. I love how you probably embellish how many friends Cora actually makes too.
Yeah.
It's like way more than she actually would. So if you're going back to the room with Cora immediately, she'll take you to her room, and it is quite spacious. It has a nice big bed, but it also has a full bar and like a dance area because she parties in here a lot with people.
Wow.
Like hers is like the social gathering place that isn't the party bus. We've established this also.
Okay.
And she'll be like, come in, make yourself comfortable. You can lounge over there. If you want the bed, whatever makes you comfortable. Like, this is catch up time. We've not had this in forever, and I've missed you. And she's trying to like be comfortable and chill, right?
Oh my gosh. I did not bring my jammies.
I have some. Would you like some?
Yeah, that'd be great.
She will open the closet. She'll open the closet, and there's a whole number of pajamas that are any kind, because she obviously has a lot of people who come through here. So like there's the comfortable silk set, but like like the full on pajamas. But there's also like the little shorties. There's like all of the sets of kind of pajamas that you could get, like the big long T-shirt, like whatever.
Oh yeah, like I would gravitate towards like the gigantic T-shirt.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's all I would wear. But that's what we would wear when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I get you a drink? Snacks, anything.
Yes, all of it. Sounds great.
Anything specific?
No, just
Great, I got it.
Yeah, sounds great. And she's just literally not even going to like, no modesty, just drops the little black, just unzips and just puffs out.
Oh my god.
Throws the shirt on. Really, absolutely no modesty. Because she's used to just changing when she's told to change. So, she's not even thinking about it.
Cora's gonna try to not lose her mind. Anyway, so as we're continuing on, I think this is Maddie getting me back too for other games.
What? No, what are you talking about?
And then she'll come over with like like probably like a beer of some sort, like just a chill beer. Probably what we used to like drink when we were in high school when we thought we were the coolest.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and like just some snacks. And she'll have pulled out the vinyl and put on what was our favorite band from when we were in high school?
Okay. Let me see. Let Maddie really date himself right now. I want to say. I Now, of course, my favorite band in high school was the Smashing Pumpkins.
Mood, great band.
But I also feel like that we would have probably ended up listening to a lot of Ace of Base or something.
Oh my god.
Because it just feels right.
So it's some kind of techno dance.
Well, it would be
music.
like
I mean, I had that on tape.
very
But-
poppy, very something that like that she could sing to really
Yeah.
well and easily, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta plug in my headset is beeping at me.
I kind of like the idea of like, let's do the Hammer Sisters, just because I think it's funny that the Hammer Bros are a video game reference,
Oh yeah,
but it would be a group of sisters.
I like it.
Yeah. So she puts their album on.
There we go. Oh my god, I haven't heard this in forever.
I know, I haven't put it on in forever. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Love you, Zan. But I mean, it's still kind of catchy and everything. But wow, I thought it was so great back then.
I know, we have like no taste, right?
No,
We
taste
thought we
at
were
all.
the coolest.
like these beers. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, I've got something better. Just a second.
So filling and yet
Terrible.
tastes like, you know.
And she'll go make actual really good drinks and bring them over.
Wow.
I call these the Cora.
You named a drink after yourself.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't? I'm sure you have one.
Actually, I don't.
Oh. We'll have to work on that.
I guess so. Never thought about it. I usually just drink whatever Cayenne or Renee bring me.
Don't you get tired of just doing what everybody tells you all the time?
Well, it's funny because I never think about that because I just kind of do whatever I want, but yeah, I guess I kind of don't either. I just do what people say.
Maybe. Of course, there's a Tax Sisters album in that collection. Duh. But anyway, always. There's always a Tax Sisters album in every collection. But, like, don't you think maybe this new thing is probably good? Like, you're a superstar sensation and amazing, but like, don't you just get tired of being somebody else's machine?
Well, aren't I just going to be somebody else's machine just in a different way?
No.
Like serving an entire people and stuff.
But you'll have the ability to make actual real life change. Like a difference.
That's weird. mean, I know that I sang on that like World Hunger album and stuff like that and everything, but making actual change sounds hard.
But isn't that what we always wanted? I mean, don't you remember, like, when we talked about how it wasn't right the way people were treated and that everybody deserved to be treated equally and that there was injustice and... Oh, shit, I'm going on. I'll be right back. And I think Cora just bails for a second.
God, we used to think about so much. I don't think about anything anymore.
I think it's just the scene just at the comic panel is literally just Cora outside the room, leaning against the wall, like.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I think that's actually...
These snacks are fantastic.
All right, yeah, I think that's a good place to take a break, and we will be back in 10 or 15 minutes or so. Make sure to get up, stretch, drink water, do all the things, enjoy the music, and we will be back.
I've been on my spaceship counting stars since 94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door, looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like I spaceship counting stars since 94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since 94. Waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. Been looking for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on. Then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, that's salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting turn me on, then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the sun's unclear next to you. All my problems disappear, wait for you. In light years, I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on, then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I met you. I've been in my spaceship counting sheep to fall asleep, dreaming about the day that someone would rescue me. Looking for someone who'd be the moon to my stars. Why does love always have to be this hard? It's got me feeling like looking for someone who can really turn me on, then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. Got me feeling like been looking for someone who can really turn me on, then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the salt and clear next to you. All my problems disappear, waiting for you. In light years, I met you. I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door. Looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard? Got me feeling like for someone who can really turn me on, then I met you. Now I'm down to earth, the salt and clear next
Hello, everyone. We are back to Beyond the Void. We left with Cora having a bit of a nervous moment after talking with Deanna. Do you want to continue that scene, or do you want to move ahead to being at Haven?
I like the idea. The core will go back in, and it's just a normal night of hanging,
Yeah.
and we'll just move on to Haven.
Okay.
I like that.
So, at one point I had an idea in my head what Haven looked like, and I was trying to remember what that was. And I know it was based on some form of media that I seen at some point, but I don't know what it was. And searching utopias in media to try to remember didn't help, because I'm not entirely sure most of these places writing articles know what a utopia is supposed to be. But
Fair.
I have an idea. What if? Go with me on this. It looks like the Lost Boys camp from Hook, but the whole planet and more high tech.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
I'm here for it.
But sure, why not?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it works for me.
This is what I do. I just throw out the most way out there idea that I can come up with, and Nerdy's like, "Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Yeah, why not?
Why
We'll
not?"
just go with it. I mean, there's no reason not to. Yeah, so it's, you know what? It's like that, but it's sort of crossed with a little bit with the futuristic parts of the human spaceship from Wall-E.
Yeah.
So lots of buzzing technology and stuff. It's never quiet. There's always things on. But it's a whole planet. Not a big planet, because my head Haven's not actually that big. But Haven's main feature is a Star Academy, in which they train people to then head out into the stars and help people.
Oh, like Starfleet.
Yes. That's
Love it.
that's sort of the idea.
I love Star Trek.
I mean, I only raid your channel most Tuesdays.
I know.
So I could have guessed you liked Star Trek.
every time. I love you.
There's only a small handful of channels on late at night when we
I
get done.
Yeah.
So
That's why a lot of people rate us, because we're like one of the last things on Tuesday, on every other Tuesday. We're,
yeah.
I appreciate
Every
it.
Tuesday, but yeah.
Oh, right, every Tuesday. Duh, that's what I meant.
You're good.
Oh
God,
yeah,
that's so
there's
terrible.
what, Call of Cthulhu? Is that the
Yeah.
other one?
Call it a Tuesday. Like, it's so weird having things on your channel that you're not a part of. It's bizarre, surreal, and lovely.
Yeah. It all right. Yeah. I'm sure there is lots of fun to be had in Haven, and I'm sure it comes in layers depending on what you're interested in. But I do know we talked about having about there being like things like movie theaters that show old movies and There's probably concert halls where bands play covers of old, music as well, things like that. And I can't imagine there is not. There's definitely a thriving BDSM community in Haven, more than anywhere else in the galaxy. That is the kind of things that Haven as a planet is known for, other than, helping people in the universe. You're not necessarily going to get to enjoy all of that because you are scheduled almost as immediately as you get there to head and sort of talk to the council and convince them, which won't really be all that hard, but you still got to go through all the bureaucracy of talking to them, and we got to go take down the Void Empress and bring back unity and save the galaxy and lay out some sort of plan. And
is there some sort of plan?
We need a plan.
Huh. Entourage? Ideas? No?
So you don't know a lot about the Void Empress's Earth. You don't know what defense is. You don't know how many Void Legion ships that she keeps on hand at the planet. You don't really know a whole lot about that.
Is there a way to figure that out, or just to send out a scout, or to?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely have a scout. There's probably even an unmanned satellite drone or something that can be sent to scout the planet and help you come up with a plan.
Is now is all of Earth controlled by the Void Queen, or is it just she's hiding out in a section of it? Because if it's not, I'm just curious, because if it wasn't the entire planet, I would assume that there would still be travel to and from, I probably would have had concerts there, I don't know, just thought.
I think it's it'd be under the Void Empresses. There might be pockets of rebellion, but I think the Void Empress would be is the kind of ruler to put the planet under her thumb before she started expanding out into
that makes a lot of sense. I feel sad for Earth, but they probably deserved it. I don't know. I've lived on Earth for 44 years. Probably have. Okay.
I guess the plan doesn't have to be super complicated. You're going to have to say you have a plan, but I don't think it needs to be in super detail at this point, because I think when we get to the actual battle, we can sort of pull masks here and reveal sections of the plan as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you don't want to tie your hands now,
Yeah.
But are we trying to talk the council into letting us do this?
Yeah.
What we're doing? Okay. And we've been called to the council?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use a move.
Okay. Which move are you
The
using?
main attraction.
Okay. Okay. What does it look like when you enter
Well,
then?
I don't know. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Okay. At least it's an 8. All right.
Okay.
So Cora is going to. I'm assuming the council has a room.
Yeah, it's like a big audience chamber.
Cora is gonna walk up to the door, steal themselves before walking in. Look back at Tierney. I'm assuming Deanna is with him as well.
Yeah.
And Olderon. Look at all of them, and then kick the door open, and stride in. I want to hold the attention. I want all the attention focused on me for a minute. I think that's what I'll use as my one.
Okay. Question. When you kick the door open, is Kavian playing music?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Perfect.
It's suitably impressive because I got an 8.
All right. And you just get to choose one option for...
Yeah, and I want all attention focused on me.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in...
And we stride into the room.
And all
purposefully.
attention, there, like 9 heads all turn to you, Cora, when you walk in. What's Cora's last name? Do I remember? Is it on the
Farland.
thing?
Farland.
Farland. Thank you. I didn't have the like Twitch paid up, and I was like, wait a minute, what is Cora's last name?
And Cora's going to look at every single person in the eye.
Okay. There's one.
Tierney like awkwardly follows.
There's one council member, in the center who addresses you and says, "Cora Farland, why have you called the council here today?"
It's time.
Time for what? Elaborate.
We know where she is. We have the means with which to rebuild unity. It's time we take out the Void Empress.
They chatter among themselves for a moment. Where is the Void Empress?
Earth.
Then I think you're right. It is time. How many ships do you think we'll need, Cora Farland?
And then I'll give the number that I think the scout would have mentioned we would need.
The number of ships we can do.
I recommend we start planning and leave in 2 days' time.
They again chatter among themselves. The council has considered your recommendation and believes it to be wise. We do not wish for the Void Empress to learn of our advantage.
Correct. You will allow us to raid the stores for what is necessary?
Permission is granted. Now, Cora Farland, you say that you have the means to bring back unity? Explain.
I
And
think-
with that, the music changes, and in walks in Diana, circled by her dancers,
Oh my god, yes.
and it is like walking in. Life is a something like that, like just like the beginning of like life is like a prayer or something like that. As you just walk in, just singing, belting out, and yeah, making a big ass entrance.
I love it.
I love it.
The air.
Call my name.
They chatter amongst each other again for this time for like an uncomfortable amount of time. Where you're just kind of expected to sit there and wait, and the council considers the rebuilding of unity a priority. We will lend any resources we can to the task. As soon as the Void Empress is down, because Council also considers the Void Empress to be the number one threat to the rebuilding of Unity.
I'll give her a threat.
Have you given me your name? Your Royal Highness name.
What's that?
Did you tell me what your name was? Your royal name.
Oh. She'd be using her real name.
What was her last name?
Oh, last name. Right. Yeah. Macadamia.
I love it. I think Cora's gonna stand up tall and say, Her Royal Highness Shannon Deannon Macadamia has agreed to accompany us in defeating the Void Empress.
Some of the council starts to chatter, and the council member in the middle holds up their hand, silencing them. The council demands then that our best forces accompany Deanna. We will not risk unity for this.
Of course not.
Wow. You're so sweet.
And I think Cora's also going to stand up and is like, I suggest you allow Tierney to lead the magic users. She's become quite accomplished and strong in the ways.
This can be granted. We'll hand operations for this mission to Captain Uldron, and we never really discussed any kind of rank for anybody, but is Cora or Tierney one of them the second in command for Uldron?
I feel like the way that Cora acts,
Yeah.
she certainly acts like the second in command, whether she is or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Council, we will hand all battle operations to Captain Uldron and Lieutenant Cora Farland. Everything will go through them. All decisions will be made by you. If you wish for Tyranny to lead the magic users, then that is your choice. Do know that this. We send the majority of our ships to do this. We cannot fail.
We will not. And I think Cora will put her hand on Tierney's shoulder.
Tierney like holds out their hands and grows like a sprout in their hand, just as proof that they can.
Good. Long live. Long live Haven. Long live High Judge Macadamia. You are dismissed. The last part they all said in unison just because it's creepier that way.
I love it so much.
Oh, wow. Fun.
As we're leaving, I think Cora will talk to Deanna, and that was amazing.
I don't know any other way.
It's so good. Like, and you get little star eyes a little bit as they look at you. It's so amazing.
You're so sweet. My gosh. Oh, that was fun. Oh my god, being a ruler can be fun. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like you're always the center of attention.
Pretty used to that.
Yeah, except that everyone has to do what you say.
Oh, boy. Oh. I'm so turned on right now.
Have fun with that. And I think the Cora will keep walking.
Good job. Sam, you can stick around for a couple more days. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. So Uldron is going to go to the academy because it is the best place to begin planning. If that's, y'all can kind of split up into what you want in Haven at this point. If you wish, you can stick together. It's kind of up to you.
I wish to promote Tierney to lieutenant.
Okay. Yeah. You've been granted the power to do that if you so wish. So. I guess let's. What does that look like when you do that?
Tierney, I want to make sure that I'm reading you right. You don't like a lot of pomp and circumstance around you, right? You don't want to be like, yeah, okay. So Cora is going to kind of pull Tierney aside and say, do you have a minute?
Uh-huh.
So, I've been really impressed with you. And everything that you've been doing, you always have everyone's back. And you are one of the smartest people I know. And quick when you need to be. So, it's time. And we'll hand over, I think it's a pin that you wear.
Mm-hmm.
And you hand over the pin that is like the signature rank of lieutenant. So I think this is yours. You've earned it.
Thank you.
I figured you'd want it from me rather than Uldron. But if you'd prefer Uldron, give it to you. Okay. And I think, and Tierney's short, right?
Yep.
And I think Cora is going to like kind of lean down, give Tierney a giant hug, and be like, I am so fucking proud of you. And
Thank
I'm glad you're my
you.
friend. Like, kind of my best friend. Now go show those witches who's boss, okay?
Okay. So Tierney's gonna wander off and gather up some witches, I guess.
So, I mean, as with every planet we've kind of been on, we're kind of building it as we go. Does Tierney stop anywhere and grab any food on the way? Like, does Tierney have like a favorite bakery that he stops at on the way?
Yeah, I think there's a bakery probably right near the council chambers. The It's probably just something simple like wheatberry. And they probably run in and get like a bunch of loaves of bread. They're stocking up for this trip. Like they're not just getting like something because they're hungry right now.
Okay.
Or like they'll put in an order to go pick up the next morning before they leave.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a rather large order. Are you? Didn't you just get back? Are you leaving again so soon?
Yeah, we've got a mission, big mission.
Oh, that's well, I hope it's good news at least. Yes, we can do that. We can have that ready. And do you want to pick it up here? Or do you want us to bring it to the the Astroglide?
If you would bring it to the Astroglide, that would be super awesome.
Yes, that can be done. That can be arranged. Yes.
Thank you. And one cookie to go, please.
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you.
And we'll. What's Tierney's favorite kind of cookie?
Maple sugar.
Yeah, they ring you up a maple sugar cookie, and you can head off to gather some witches. Imagine there is a combination of like spooky witches and nature witches and even a few tech witches among the people of Haven. Where would Tierney gather them?
I imagine there's probably like an area where there's like maybe like an alleyway with like herbs and like kind of like alchemy sort of shops.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I think Tierney would probably post up in that area and do some like minor recruiting.
The thought that popped into my head is like there's always one scene in a college movie where they like walk through and there's all the tables and they got the clipboard and they're trying to get you to sign up for things. That's kind of how I imagine Tierney sets it up.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get a few signatures.
Excuse me, can I interest you in fighting the Void Empress?
We have cookies.
I mean, I have a cookie. I guess I could share. We'll get more tomorrow. We will have cookies. There will be cookies.
Yeah, I wasn't.
There will be more
this,
French bread than cookies.
That's I guess that's good news. I do like French bread.
Do you like artisanal cheeses?
I mean, they do go well with French bread.
They do. The bread was a strong choice.
Getting from the how many did you end up taking back from them?
A lot. Like a lot.
So some of it did go to the
I took some jams and preserves too.
But yes, Tierney did get quite a bit of cheeses and stuff. Look, they took down the whole of Omega 13. Like, this whole time, all the news stations have been talking about stock markets all over the... yeah, basically, like, the stock markets and stuff all over the galaxy have been falling and crashing and stuff. Omega 13, as a giant mall planet, was a very big part of all of capitalism in the galaxy. So
Yeah, but now they're not enslaved.
True dat.
Yeah, so he's yeah, he'll sign up. Most of what you get is like younger witches who are far more excited to fight against the powers that be. Where does Cora go?
To Inez's room.
Okay. So when you get there, Inez opens the door. Just hi, thank you. She's got one boot on because she was trying on another one of the many pairs of boots that she bought while I'm Omega 13. But she's got a nice spiffy outfit on and a brand new red leather jacket that she also got
Sick.
while you were there. And
Sick. You look amazing.
thank you so much. Yes, come in. I'm glad you like the jacket. And she'll throw the boot on the bed and walks over where she's got a box. It's a box. And she goes and hands it to you. And I do hope you like this.
You know, you don't have to give me gifts, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to, so I did.
Okay. Cora will open it.
What's Cora's favorite color?
Oh, purple.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, we did say that. I remember now. We said that, and
forever ago it feels like, but yeah.
Yeah, when you first met Gretchen. So there is a identical leather jacket to the one that Inez has, but it's purple instead of red.
This is sick. This is sick.
Again, I'm glad you like it. I didn't actually know your favorite color, but I guessed from context clues.
Yeah. This is it.
Good.
Thanks. Cora's acting a little awkward.
Is something wrong?
Gifts usually denote a sign of wanting something more than just fun. So I just want to know if this is more than fun.
Well, I mean, I do like you a lot, Cora, but it's more of, I'm not good at these things, but it's more of a thank you than anything.
Oh, great, awesome, perfect. I think it's gonna be like the conversation. It's like, great. I'm not good about talking about feelings. I'm bad at it. So I obviously you know this, but I needed to know where we stood. and there weren't any expectations because, like, I like you and you're fun, but I'm me.
Yeah. No, I understand. I'm not very good with feelings either. But I just I look. I didn't actually know how to say thank you, so I bought you a jacket. Okay, that's
No, it's awesome. It's so sick, and I love it. You are welcome. You are super stylish, and this is fucking badass.
And so we're taking down the Void Queen then, huh?
Yeah.
That should be fun.
Then I don't know what.
I'm sure we'll figure some kind of fun out after that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think
Oh,
I think
right.
somebody
And,
needed me over at
yeah, thanks for this. This is great. This is amazing. Cora's already put it on. Is like, this is the best. Gives Inez a kiss on the cheek. And kind of like that, like awkward hug. And be like, I love it. It's amazing. And like kind of bolts too. They both, I was assuming they both bolt at the same time.
yeah. So the fun thing about Inez is that, like, game mechanics wise, she'd be the same. She'd,
Cora? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'd be the same playbook as Cora.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then I'm gonna go to help Aldron recruit. That's what I'll do.
awesome. Has Deanna been to Haven before?
Do they have concerts here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then yes.
Basically,
Is performed anywhere that there's a concert hall, because basically the last 30 years of her life have been touring, just constant touring.
you know, I just had an idea. There's an editor's note on this panel as I like start to see what Deanna's doing. That like tells us we've actually seen like Deanna before this in an earlier issue back on the Resort World in the background where there's that 90's Earth Pop concert going on. Deanna was back on the stage, and if you look close enough, you can actually tell it was Deanna.
That's hilarious. Like it.
Yeah, it was established that like the genres like that are a thing in space. So you have like 90's Earth Pop and Garblax techno and stuff like that. But the Earth genre is a thing, which is why I named this episode 90's Earth Pop as well, because you told me that your character was very much based on around Madonna. And I was like, oh well, I know the name of this episode
Perfect.
now.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'd say that yes, and probably is using her fame to help recruit.
Okay. Yeah.
Just drawing them in, just with free music, and lots of skin.
Awesome. Um, and I think actually, like, well, you know what? Let's see. What? Maybe there's. Actually, we're gonna do a move we haven't used before. So there's a move. It's a special move. It's called Calling a Toxic Power.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna use this. We're gonna use the last vestiges of capitalism. We're gonna call on them for Deanna to try to put the word out and see what you can learn.
Okay. So it's calling a toxic power,
Yes,
and so that's
plus
spirit,
spirit. Yep.
which I have none. But I would have my entourage with me, so could I use them to get a +1?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will do that. Let me see here. So I hit where's my thing? Okay. So do that, and then just add a 1 to that. Okay. And okay, we got an 8.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you mark a condition.
Okay.
You can choose.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with guilty. Because I feel kind of guilty using my fame to recruit people to go to their deaths.
Okay. That is a good. That is a good. Um, just for anybody watching, that's not technically how calling a toxic power is used, but I'm customizing it a little bit for our needs. But it works in this context. You pull on the last vestiges of capitalism, and the word goes out. The nice thing about this is we did also establish that the corporate conglomerate that makes up most of the capitalism side of our toxic powers and the Void Empress are at odds with each other, so they will do their best to hide it from the Void Empress while also getting the word out.
Right. Ooh. Yeah.
And with an 8, that you get over the next 24 hours or so, you'll get quite a bit of help coming in. Pirates and mercenaries, not necessarily the types that always get along with Haven, but
Okay,
the Void
if
Empress.
that's what you're doing, then Cora is going to be managing those people who come in.
Perfect.
That's perfect. Because, like, the Void Empress really isn't good for anybody. So, like, you put out the call, they're going to show up to help, kind of thing.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Any wishes that come in, I'll direct them to Tierney. But everybody else, I will be managing, making sure that their leaders are meeting with me, inviting them, introducing myself to them, wielding Night Song so they know who I am, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Sean Penn doubles as my microphone.
I love it.
I love it. That's wonderful.
Who's Sean Penn again? Sean Penn is
My sword.
your sword.
My bejeweled sword.
I love it so much.
That's great. I love it. You muster this force of of like the Haven Space Academy folks, and then you have these not necessarily the Space Academy folks, but you have all these people coming in. Like, you have all these witches coming off the street. You have, people who want to fight for their freedom against the Void Empress. Coming into Haven and preparing for one final epic battle. And I guess, and like you launch and you head to the Sol system. Do you have a idea of like, would you like hide behind Jupiter with your forces?
Hell yeah. That seems like the best idea.
I was like, what? Like, cause like if you just like appear in the galaxy and are just sitting there, like there's a chance somebody notices you. But like, if Jupiter, like you could hide behind it, and like you would have to keep an eye out for like ships passing by or something. But like, it's big enough that you could hide behind it and not necessarily get noticed.
Okay, this is kind of what I'm thinking for a plan. The cadets are great in space. That's what they're made for, right? So we use them to fight in space. The mercs and the pirates are going to be good at close quarters, so we use them closer to planet. And the witches are going to be the shit when it comes to on the ground. So as many mercs and pirates as we can get on the ground, great. They can do both. But when we need to get the witches onto the planet. And that's where we're going to utilize them the best. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Cora is like giving this briefing.
Mm-hmm.
Uldron goes, okay, yeah, that's good. Now, before we launch our plan of attack, we have to take out... Our intel's telling us that she's turned the moon into some sort of satellite, and we're going to have to take that out before we do anything. We don't know if it's a weapon, if it's just for communication, or what. But we're going to have to take it out before we hit Earth.
The satellite or the entire moon?
I mean, the satellite. I don't know if we necessarily have to take out the entire moon.
Okay, that's good. I was worried for a second.
That could destroy the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that could also somebody might notice you destroying the entire moon.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
yeah,
if
no.
we could destroy the entire moon, then I don't know. I think the Void Empress is toast.
Yeah.
So, you're talking small team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
You don't have to leave them yourself, but you should send somebody in.
I'm going.
I recommend that you take Bennett. He is our best tech advisor.
Bennett. Tierney.
Mm-hmm.
Deannon. I guess we can take her backup dancers if we need to.
They're very resourceful.
Sure. Does Sam have to come?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, fine. Inez,
Yeah.
if this doesn't work, you've got the plan.
Yeah.
I'd like the arm clasp.
Best of luck. Hopefully we'll see each other on the other side.
Yeah. It's been an honor. As always. And as I think we're preparing to leave, Cora will be like, Tierney, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
Deannon, don't leave my fucking sight.
Okay.
So I don't really want to do any roles for this.
Yeah.
I just want to know what it looks like and what everybody's kind of doing to help like disable this satellite. Because I just want like no dice necessarily needed. I want one badass like mission that we see the group do before this whole. I also want to know if this is where we learned that like the backup dancers this whole time have been like super spies that like totally kick
I kind
ass.
of love it.
Well, that's the thing. They're resourceful, so like they're kind of geniuses, and they do all these crazy things that probably help out the tech person. It's like,
Help out my best friend Bennett.
they're like freaking hackers, and turns out Sam's the most useful one.
Oh
To do.
wow. We were so
know.
mean to Sam. We shouldn't have been so mean to Sam.
I know. It's just that, we were hoping for a really good backup dancer, not like, a super spy. But right
I have
now,
just recruited Sam to my side.
it looks like Sam was a good get at the time.
Yeah.
Look,
Ah.
the tech job market is really hard to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a job, you
Kind
just
of okay
take
at
what you
dancing,
got.
so yeah. I think Cora just leads the mission and is very professional, knows what they're doing, and like takes out a lot of the people, but also directs Tierney into the best places to take out. And Tierney's like super competent in that too.
I think there are a couple of like dog-like attack creatures, and Tierney disarms them with food that they had stashed in their bag.
Nice.
But it's just like knocking out the thumbs, not killing them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stealth.
Yeah, so when you get to like the central area and you can shut down this machine, this is actually where you're going to learn how to how to save the fun people.
Yay!
So like there is a way. You're going to have to like go down to the planet, but the information is there for you. You have to go down to the planet, and there's like a machine there that like makes an antidote that the Void Empress, keeps close to her because she doesn't want it to be used, any of this technology to be used against her. So she keeps an antidote close to her and a way to make it close to her. And that the reason both are close to her is because I always hate the plot where like I only made one antidote just in case well, no, why would you do that? Like, if something happens, then you don't have an
Makes no
antidote
sense.
either.
Yeah.
And we, yeah, so I think,
I want you to know, Deanne, that Cora is real badass in this whole thing. Just so you know.
of course, that's why Night Song's so famous, because Cora's the badass.
I just want to remind people.
That's the perfect third backup dancer. God. Too bad she's got another job. Oh wait, I'm not gonna need backup dancers here soon. Golly. Good. I'll have a court. Oh, that's so weird. My entourage becomes a court. Same diff. Same diff. Except I'll have a real crown.
So I think this is a kind of a good place to end for tonight. I know it's a little bit early, but I don't want to start the battle with 15
good.
minutes left.
Right.
Yeah.
This
So-
is really good. Yeah.
But I think we're right there. Honestly, I'm excited to see what happens. It'll be good. It'll be good. Honestly, like both this and Millennium Knights Turbo Jungle, the I the endings so far are so much better than I could have hoped when I started out. We've had some really good emotional stuff happening over on Turbo Jungle, and we've gotten a little bit of that here in these last few sessions for this game, and we've gotten a big battle, and it's very good. And I'm so grateful for y'all to be such great players. So thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you so much, Maddie, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me back. I'm
Yes,
really
of
excited.
course.
This was a blast.
I'm glad you liked it. I know I tend to forget to have you roll dice because
Oh, gosh.
I just tend to not care about the dice sometimes. I'm just like, yeah.
But you can really do that in these type of games. Really.
Powered
And
by the
it doesn't,
Apocalypse
you know,
is like the nice thing about it is you can just go, and then when you're like, oh, I'm stuck on something, I'm not sure where to go. Roll dice, and we'll use that to further where we're going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that. You know, no, this was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, and actually, why don't you start us out here, signing out, Maddie, and tell us where everybody can find you normally.
Oh boy. I'll try to keep it short. Most of the time, you can find me over at my channel, which is So Meta Games, and every Sunday I'm there playing Dungeons and Dragons, either running Dragonlance or playing Duval and Dragons with King Duval King Jacob. Wow. Running that game. I also play with Kate on Tuesdays on my channel with Star Trek every other week. And what else do I do? I don't do a lot on my channel. There's a lot going on I don't even do.
Friday night. Do you still have one more episode of Friday night?
We have two. More
okay.
Dragonlance every other Friday. Tomorrow's one of our nights. We have Dragonlance tomorrow. Death Knights of Kryn with Saverick running that. It's and then of course Zan, who was here for a couple weeks, plays over there too as well. Then you can also find me at Soul Bear RPG every other Tuesday playing Dungeons and Dragons, along with every other Monday over at Dump Stack Charisma, playing in their Awakening game. And of course, I am a graphic artist and I own So Nerdware. And of course, yeah, so, you know, all sorts of stuff. You can go to, oh boy, what's it called? Oh, LinkTube. It's link-tube.com/SoMetaGames for all my stuff. That was short. Short as I can do.
That's pretty good, bud.
Yeah, you do so much.
I'm a busy man.
All right, and Tierney.
Hello, I'm Kate. You can find me on Twitter at Argon Kitten. In addition to being here on Thursdays, I am the co-creator, co-GM of the actual play podcast Christmastide Ohio. We are a Kids on Bikes podcast. We are based in the 80s. We are in a town that is Christmas all year long. We're an anthology series. We started off as 6-year-olds. We just released our season 2 finale. We're a lot of fun. We talk about food a lot. I guess that's like my thing. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I'm okay with it. Come find me, come follow me. If you ever want a guest star, come get at me because I love to play.
Kate's amazing, and that game is amazing. I started listening to it on a drive, and I was like, "It's so good."
Thank you.
I've been listening to it because I listen to a lot of podcasts at work and stuff. So yeah, it is very great. It's very funny. Everybody's
So
very funny.
Yeah.
All right, and Cora.
Hi, I'm the other Kate. I go by me in midair on the Twitters, and I stream all over the place right now. Starting out on Sundays at twitch.tv/allnerdshere, where I GM an every week game of All Puppets. Yes, you heard that right there, All Puppets. And they are playing for the dungeon, and it is pretty freaking great. You don't want to miss it. There are hijinks, and they've just been promoted. They are no longer the D team. They are now the C team. Very, very exciting. And then I play every other Monday night over at twitch.tv/SoMetaGames, The Agency, a Quest RPG campaign where we started out as the highest you could get and are de-leveling. Every Tuesday I play over at So Many Games as well, either the Star Trek game that Maddie talked about or Call of Cthulhu. I almost called it Call of Thursday, which is not the same thing, but you know what? It's good. It's all right. It's what it is. Where I am the only character who still seems to have sanity, so we'll see what happens this coming up week. Who knows? And then when this game sadly ends, which I'll be very, very sad about, I will be joining Dumpstat Charisma on Thursday nights, every other Thursday, for their fun and exciting Star Wars game. Come check that out. That's me.
All right, and I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me at Twitter over at Nerdy Teddy, or Nerdy Teddy. Of course, you can find me in the Nerds with Dice Discord as well. And you can find me here 3 times a week. I play Peppermint on Rift's Ballad of Fates. Of course, I run this game on Thursdays, and Friday is Millennium Knights Turbo Jungle, where things are getting a little crazy. So come join us for a love story, a villain switch to an evil parent, interdimensional baddies, so you can come meet Pumpkin Queen, Frankenbolt, and Drakbat this week as they dimension hop to find out what happened to Mocha. It's it might have got away from me a little bit, but it's been a lot of fun. I also have written some games and stuff. You can find them on the link in the chat or by heading over to Twitter. And if you want to know what the Tech Sisters are, you can head over there. If you like Visigoths versus Molgoths, they are a little... there are some NPCs that I made that you can add to your game. They are wannabe vampire... Oh, geez, we are getting hit by the bots. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I'll take care of it. You keep talking.
We got like 3 of them in a row. I got 1 of them. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. They are wannabe vampire punk girls. Sort of think the Hex Girls meets the Canker Sisters. Only then make them 3 times as queer and stuff. So they're a lot of fun. And let me see. I think what we're going to do here, because that is everything for me. We are going to head over. Yeah, we're going to head over and raid off the table. And we will see y'all next week. Bye.
I've been on my spaceship counting stars since '94, waiting for someone to come and knock on my door, looking for someone who'd be the Venus to my Mars. Why does love always have to be this hard?